it says? Which one's gonna take the claim? I guess we meant to change. It's my infected brain. I guess we went it says. Which one's gonna take the claim?
Yes. Welcome to a new episode of DUD or SPUD. I am Maniacal Mac, and I'm joined by first time breaking his virginity on the show. Introduce yourself, good sir.
General Jist, yo.
And General Jist, also from Core 3. Check out that band, pretty dope, if I don't mind saying so myself. What film are we going to go for today, good sir?
We are going for Camp Blood.
Camp Blood. So,
surprisingly, was released in 2000, but looking at the trailer,
it looks like it was a long time before that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that perfectly said. Basically, it looks like a school project filmed in like 92, doesn't it? Like, you know, and they released it in 2000 or some shit.
On one of those old analog camcorders.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Like, it must have been. But yeah, this one, I think it's got like, if you like your schlocky films, I have seen this covered before. I think they made a series of it. I might have seen this film years ago, but I don't remember. This was going to be like a first time watch for me anyway. But yeah, it's like kind of like a Jason rip-off, but the dude's wearing a clown mask.
Yeah,
and it's called Camp Blood, and you've got Camp Crystal Lake, haven't you? So it's clearly like what they're trying to do. But yeah, we'll say no more. Like, this should speak for itself, this one, hopefully. Shall we get into it?
Can't wait, mate. Let's do it.
Let's get into it. Right then, be back with you soon. Right then, so we're back. Something you got to mention straight away in the intro. We were saying Camp Blood, and now we watch the trailer. Thought it was when we played it. What happened, man, when the titles came up? What did you say?
Camp Blood 5.
So we ended up watching Camp Blood 5 by accident. We were like, we're here now, we're committed to it. Camp Blood 5? Wait there.
Maybe.
I did say earlier, like, they made a series of these. So I've downloaded Camp Blood, but I think it might be Camp Blood 5, bro. Because why would it say Camp Blood 5? To be honest, who cares you watch Camp Blood 1, 2, 3 or 4? And we're going to explain why in this film.
Yep.
This film is a scam.
Yeah.
And you might be like, what do you mean it's a scam? So, it's called Camp Blood 5. I would say there was maybe, at best, bro, let's give it generously.
20 minutes.
I was literally going to say 20 minutes of original footage.
Yeah.
The rest of it was another film called Thingies, which I've heard of. And you
Awesome
know,
film, by the way.
Yeah, the aspect ratio changes when that comes on. And then, for the next half, after they start getting back into Camp Blood 5, because you're watching a fucking film of it,
Start
and then,
throwbacks.
then they go retell Camp Blood 4, and it's all footage from Camp Blood 4 until the last, like, fucking 5 minutes when it... So... I think you're right about Harvey being involved in this. This whole film's a promotion for something. It's just a scam. This is a scam film. This is, mate, it's a Camp Blood film with no Camp Blood in it.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
You know, like, when an artist releases an album,
Yeah.
and they've got a song on there that's featuring someone else, and
Yeah.
the name of the song and they've got a featuring. This should be, like, the name of the film, featuring the name of this film.
Yeah. Literally, yeah. Camp Blood 5, featuring Things.
Yeah, I feel like it's a special guest.
Mainly, or it should be Things featuring Camp Blood. Bro, this is a con, this film. This is a full scam. Like, there's no other way to describe this film but a scam.
Pretty good one, actually.
Like, I gotta say, like, I don't think there's been other films I've seen in the past where, like, it changes into another film. You're like, what? But it was meant to. This is literally like, they've just promoted another film within this film and used this film as an excuse to promote a film that's already out.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We should release a film of us watching this film inside this film.
This is literally like, they'd be the same principle. Like, this DUD or SPUD episode could technically be the film.
Yeah.
So this we're seeing now is footage from Camp Blood 4, I'm guessing.
days.
So not only have they put Thingies in here, they put fucking Camp Blood 4 in here as well now.
Brilliant. Genius.
But right, we'll try and remember this from the very beginning, bro, right? So the film opens where Camp Blood 4 left off, right?
Yeah.
Opens up straight away with the guy, the killer, the clown. Oh my god, Mike, my name is Michael, with the one woman. What happens there? Can you remember?
He gets fucking stabbed in
From the back, boom.
Yeah.
So our main killer, like, you know, you think our main killer. Bang, machete comes through. And what did we say to you? It's like, well, that's like, you know, no, before that happens, I go, man, this seems like the acting in that seems terrible. This has got to be a fake. This is like they're either filming a film in a film, which is weird. We said that, how things turned out. And this is an actor, but no. So he gets killed, and then it's the real Camp Blood killer behind him who kills him.
Michael?
Oh.
What?
His name's
Why are you
Michael.
doing this?
as in Michael Myers.
You thought you
That's
could get away from
copyright,
me?
mate.
You're sick. You need help. You're the one who's sick. I'm with someone else.
He's not even looking at it.
No. They clearly went in the like steam take out that
You have
photo.
no idea what you put me through. The
This ain't a real killer. This is like they're filming a film in a film or something.
Yeah.
I miss you so much.
Gonna go. All right.
You
Cut.
killed
Yeah.
my friends to prove your love to me?
We were in the
What do you-
way. In
That's
our
one way to do it.
relationship, then everyone would just blame the cancer.
There's no way this is our murder of the film, bro. There's no
And now I have
fucking
you
way.
here all to myself.
If he is, it's
Insane.
even it's all
Insane
up front,
about
mate.
You're
It's a
fucking
pure
idiot.
comedy,
Why would you
innit?
kill his
It
own
is a
neighbors?
pure
They didn't
comedy.
even do anything to you.
Is it a comedy then? I
It's,
thought
it's,
I thought it was.
this is what I'm wondering. I think. Oh, there you go. He's fucked. Nice. The actual killer killed him, and then it kind of after that, then it skips, doesn't it? Like a bit of a time jump, then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It goes to the.
He's back finger blasting, mate.
That's right.
In
Then
a
it
park.
shows our first original bit of footage,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is shower scene.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
finger
yeah.
blasting in the shower.
Yeah. Bit of a bush going on, but that's not a problem.
We had no problem with that.
No,
you know,
we
they
get
got their
past
tits out. They got it done early. They blinked
Couple
out.
of pubes in their teeth never
They
bothered
did
me
it a few
really.
times.
Yeah.
So that was our first real original footage. Was
Yeah.
a woman in shower.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Are they gonna do? Here we go, bro. Are they gonna do what they need to do in a film?
Cleavage.
There
Right,
it
there we
is.
go. Yes.
There it is.
This film's going up in my books already.
Yep. I was gonna say, just tick off the book, bro. Yeah. Like you know the old
I'm ready. She's gonna have a quick finger
unnecessary like tit shot. Gotta
Yeah,
be done.
You're just gonna finger blast herself.
Hey, just
Yeah,
there's
she's
a
doing
finger
it, bro.
blaster right here. You can fucking do it. Yep, completely
Yeah,
unnecessary, but necessary at the same time. You know what I mean?
Imagine it turned into a porno.
I mean,
before the
it
film
might go there,
started.
bro. Like, I'm guessing this is where he found his actresses and shit. Like.
True.
Yeah, and then she comes out the shower, and then she's the one who lives with the survivor from the last film.
Yeah.
Because then she's saying to her, "I'm going out or some shit," and then the survivor from the last one's watching TV.
And then she puts things on.
What happens to the woman that goes out? Does anything happen?
She's one of the ones that gets murked at the end, I think. I think
Is it-
she's the second last one to get murked. I'm
Because
pretty
like,
sure.
so she goes out for a bit, then whatever.
She's out for the whole film. She
Yeah,
comes back in the end.
you
just
don't
to
come
get
back. I was
explained,
wondering,
basically.
like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I forgot all about it, to be honest.
So then it goes to the main woman, and she's basically on a sofa now, and this is literally now, what are we, about, I don't know, 5 minutes into the film at this stage. And so that includes the intro that had Camp Blood 4 footage and the new footage. So we're about 5 minutes in, she's watching TV, and it turns to Thingies. I was like, I've heard of this film. Aspect ratio changes, different quality film. I think it's a director or someone on the team,
Do you
doesn't
reckon
it?
if we watch that Things film, that they'll have sections of that film that we just watched?
No, because that Thingies came out well before that.
yeah, but maybe like one of the early. How long before? Because there's 5 of them.
Yeah,
Thingies
Thingies.
could've came in between.
So what they done with Thingies, basically, this is what's mad, right? Is she's literally watching another film, which is a film called Thingies. She's like, I have heard of it, and we were like, "This is wicked, isn't it? Like a mulch monster on a film." Then we start getting disappointed because we wanted to watch that.
Yeah.
Innit?
That was the best part of the film.
Yeah.
Actually, was the other film.
So she's watching another film. You're thinking, oh, a scene or two. No fucking. How long does that go on for?
That went on for a good 5 or 10 minutes at least.
Literally, it's like, if you've seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, they use loads of footage from the first film, but they make up with it from the new footage they use.
Yeah.
It's fucking phenomenal. This show tried to do that, but
It was like a highlight reel. You know, when
Yeah.
you watch a fighter's knockout reel, and it just shows you all the best bits. It basically hit us with that, so we don't even need to watch Thingies now.
this is the problem as well. It's like, I think we saw all the best bits of Thingies now, so it takes it, so we don't even need to watch it, although I still kind of do want to
Yeah,
watch it. It's like, but we watch, like, I think the best part. Things. It's showing us, like, there is an actual thing called, a film called Things as well. So I wonder if it's the same fucking director.
You'll find out soon.
Like, so they're showing us another film in a film, bro, because they got fuck all to show in this film.
Doing the right thing.
Whoa!
Who's this guy?
This is a film they're watching called Things, right? So we're watching a film called Camp Blood, and now they're watching a film called Things.
Yeah, we're watching a film.
And this is the best thing that happened in the film.
We're
This
watching-
is not been in a Camp Blood film, which is... Look at this!
Watching a film within a film.
Yeah, and this is so much better. I think this is actual real film as well. I've heard of Things. But look, they're watching a film. This film they're watching... it's like Inception, bro. Like, you know when it's the other film, because the black bars come up and they're staying in the same fucking radius. Can you believe that, though? He had the cheek to pull out a film and put another film in it. That it was already made. Yeah, he just ate your eyeball.
Oh.
Like, why don't we just watch things? It's like, at least it looks more interesting.
Yeah, it does actually. Need more of it.
I can't believe that they put this much of things in this film.
I don't know, yeah. How did they not get a copyright strike?
It's
then?
probably the same director, it's his own film, isn't it?
Oh,
And he owns a shop. This whole film's promoting his own fucking brands.
offer him 20 quid and then we can just buy the rights to it.
I reckon you'd give it to us a tenner.
You reckon? Yeah.
Hard bargain, $5 bro.
Yeah, we'll start at 5.
Fucking hell. This actually looks mad though, this Things film. But the thing is now, it's going to show us all the best part of it. So if I ever want to watch Things, like, this is Camp Blood 5 is showing me parts of it.
Maybe that's why he wants to only watch the new stuff. He don't want
This
it.
looks nuts, bro. Look at this. Like...
My finger blasting.
And now more tits? Yeah, okay, fine. Look at it, loving
He's
it.
finger blasting.
He's, Edwin's finger blasting. Or just cut to like a stumpy, what is that? Okay,
Finger blasted to death.
that's pretty cool.
That's all that's left from the blast light.
Yeah, she's been holding in a long time. Bro. But it looked so much better than this film. Something as well, this is why we're seeing a scam, because like the first half of this film is him promoting thingies, and there's also a scene earlier when a woman walks out, she goes into that fancy dress shop, and
Oh yeah.
for ages, and that's when I'm like,
What's that all about?
oh, it's, you know, this is a flat chester, because there's a load of flat padding. So keep in mind, this film's an hour and 10 minutes, and they've had like a 5-minute scene of nothing going on, walking around, looking at some fish and shit.
What's that fucking comments or something? Fucking, it looked like there was something in the sky there.
Nothing relevant to the film, bro. Literally, like,
In passing, the comment in the background.
padding it. Yeah, I come up with a new term for films like this.
Yeah.
They're flat chest. No, well, but it's like flat chested, bro, because they're padding. This is a flat chester so far, mate. But what we realised, right, the reason they're in his shop is the fucking owner, or the director of this film, owns his shop, so he's promoting his fucking shop. So it starts off as we call the fake killer without seeing the fucking, like the prequel, we knew he was a fake killer who got killed by the real killer. And since then, nothing's happened.
Yeah, basically.
A woman got her tits out, which was,
Oh, yeah,
that was decent, but
They could have just extended that.
to be honest, I would have, like you know, you said this is going to turn into a porn. At this stage now, fine, I would have taken that. What the fuck? Why? Do you know what? The person who made this film owns this shop, and it's just an excuse to promote this fucking shop.
Definitely. I bet he catches logos.
Why are we showing the Saw mask? As cool as it is and that, this is Camp Blood.
He's looking for the clown match. Like, I bet he works here.
But
Yeah.
she seems pretty happy
Yeah.
in that, bro.
You ever thought about doing that, bro? Just getting a mask on and stuff?
Oh, I'm just dancing like a fucking retard.
Nah, just going and murking people in the forest.
That, yeah, that I thought about. I thought you meant just start dancing in front of a mirror, like, no. But murking people in the forest with mask, thought about it, bro. You want to hear some stories?
Oh yeah. and there was definitely a casting couch on there.
Yes,
And,
there was
and
100%.
we realised that, like, we were watching them watching a film inside a film, right? And we were watching this, but then we're filming this. So if you're watching us watching it, we're basically caught in a loop, and then somebody's gonna stream them watching us, and it's just gonna go on forever, or the universe might implode, basically.
Yeah, that's the theory we came up with. And the fact that we had to come up with this during this film says a lot about this film, that we came up with that theory instead of talking about the film.
Jenny, Alicia.
This looks like one of those casting couches.
It is a casting couch, bro. It is what it looks like, bro. So we're watching her watch TV. Is this our fucking Goggle box?
Yeah, basically.
We're watching Gogglebox. But, I can't believe I'm saying it, a worse version of Gogglebox. I didn't think we can get a worse version of Gogglebox, but we just found it.
See, it's like Gogglebox inside of Gogglebox.
Yeah, Gogglebox. Look.
Inside of Gogglebox.
Inside of the fucking reception, and mate.
Somebody watching this needs to film themselves watching it, right?
Do you think we're in the Matrix inside of it, though?
And it's just, we're in a loop, like.
Yeah, it seems like, bro. Right now, my head's in a loop.
I reckon if somebody can live stream them watching this, right, and then somebody can live stream them watching that, we can just keep the chain going.
you think that'll just cause the end of the world, or
Maybe.
some kind of apocalyptic event?
Maybe we're already in it, and when we stop doing it, that will be the
Yeah.
end of the world.
So we have to keep.
That's
the loop
why they're
going.
making shit
That's
films,
why we have
because they have
to
to
keep the
pump them out.
Yeah, mate, you're right.
So we need more films.
You're right. I think that's
that explains why it's such low quality.
You've just worked out why shit films get made, man.
Yeah, they've got to keep the stream going, because when it stops, the universe will just implode.
Wow. So they're doing us a favour.
Yeah, fucking right there. The humanitarians, mate. People are going on about global warming and saying, no, this is the realist shit.
This is... Mate, why are they not talking about this in
know.
politics? Like, I don't care about wars, I don't care about, like, prejudice and that. No, we got to care about how these shit films got to keep coming out.
The politicians are all in on it, bro. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. It's a good theory, bro.
It's just... It makes sense.
We need to look it up, see if it already
So
exists.
basically, like if you make bad films, you got to keep doing it to keep the loop going, because the second we stop making bad films, like that's it. The world's gone.
That's it.
So really, half of the film's already gone because you're watching another film called Thingies, and if like that's a review in itself for another film. So we're watching a woman watching that while you're watching us, filming us watching that. So that goes on. Then what happens there when it shows? Then it goes. So we're like, all right,
then
then
it goes back to some finger blasting, I think.
So then, yeah, it goes back to another woman with her tits out and half. But here we go. This is what they do then to switch up the film. The new footage is a woman now who survived as with a therapist all of a sudden. You're like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Because she's retelling the events of Camp Blood 4. So literally, nearly the next rest of the whole film is Camp Blood 4. So like Thingies, she just retells it.
I'm glad we didn't watch that film, because I'd be getting annoyed getting a... You know what I mean? You're watching it twice, basically.
Yeah, literally. If you watch Camp Blood 4 and then you watch Camp Blood 5, you're like... So basically, like 65% of this film is the film I just watched.
I'm a bit annoyed that they didn't have flashbacks to 1, 2, and 3 as well, just to fill in any blanks.
Yeah, they just number 4 really, and I was
you know what I mean? No, it was only like just over an hour long, so I
went 10 minutes with credits.
They could have put another 10 minutes on and got the other 3 films in there. Like really, to save us wanting to go back. Not that we do.
But it was like the audacity of how much like used footage of films that are already out there. They're using this. Literally, we said, like as we said earlier, about 20 minutes of this. Camp Blood 5 is about 20 minutes long, plus Thingies, plus Camp Blood 4 cut and edited, and that's how they stretch out this film. So why is it that?
She's gonna get both at the same time.
Yeah.
Is this the real film?
Why did he not react?
This is the film now we're watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did he not react?
And why did in Robina start coming out of that?
Oh my god, like.
I thought he was gonna go through the both of them.
Yeah, and I thought he was gonna rip off Friday
kill.
the 13th, like.
Oh,
Right, through the tree while she's here, like.
Mate, do not do that. Oh well, I'm going out.
This is embarrassing, isn't it, Bill? Camera there, fucking hell. Mate, like, again, I've seen plenty of, like, terrible films and all that, but I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've seen one that's, like, just nonsense as this. This is literally, like, we're watching Camp Blood 4, and this film's called Camp Blood 5. You know what I mean, Bill? This film is basically 2 other films, the majority of this film, and then all the new footage is about, so far, 10 minutes worth. It's crazy.
Yeah, actually, if you compress what we've actually watched since the film, we probably are about only 10-15 minutes in.
I would be so pissed off, as I said, if I watch a series, because, like, literally, I watched Camp Blood 4, I've seen all this, you watch a sequel, and now you're re-watching a film you watched. You know what I mean?
How far in is it now?
I don't trust moving it, mate. VLC just blew up, didn't it, last time? They couldn't take it. So I'm just like, let it do what it's got to do. Yeah, like, I get VLC though, mate. If I had to play this film, I'd be fucking trying to kill myself as well, mate. So, that's what I mean. It's a weird one. There's not much to talk about, because, like, it's like, we may as well watch Camp Blood 4 and have a review on that, but then they show, like, pretty much all that, so there's no point watching Camp Blood 4. We watched all the kills. Comes back to the main moment with the psychologist, who we thought was quite funny, because I was like, he's a cyborg, because he's not really taking it serious, and her reactions to, like, my friend's died, oh well,
Yeah,
and I was like,
He's like, have some drugs, like.
Yeah, literally. So she's fucking on drugs. She must be, because she's literally like, so my friend's died, and then this, and it's like, what?
Like, I'm going to give you some mild antipsychotics.
That's it. I'm going to give you some mild psycho whatever it is. I was like, is it a mild thing of that? And then she snatches it off him and fucks off.
He's in the screen.
I think I see something overhead.
This is insanely embarrassing.
When she was 2 months pregnant, too. And Kyle was the father.
How did Michael know where you were?
Very fucking casual, love.
Wow.
Jesus,
He
fucking...
thought that he
You're a
was
psychopath, you are.
At the expense
Talking
of my
like
friend.
she-
Oh, well, but then I got my hair done, so everything was fine, you know.
And she didn't want to have the baby anyway, so.
Yeah, well, it worked out perfect for
I
everyone.
don't understand what happened.
Fuck me, that's the impression I get from this fucking crazy...
Like this guy. He's just like,
Well, he's a cyborg, isn't
The
he?
John and Jane Doe.
He's trying to emulate a human being.
Yeah.
So he's interesting.
According to your... Nothing heavy duty. Just a mild antipsychotic.
A mild
Now,
There's such a thing?
get this
The
film
mild?
right away.
It's not some more.
See me in a week.
Yeah,
Paradox.
it is true.
We'll see how you're feeling.
I'll take him anyway. But I'm not happy. I want to diazepam.
And then decides to turn into Rambo, and this is when we get like our original footage, like, so we've had like about 5
Yeah.
minutes sprinkled out
This is where
here.
the film starts.
And then at the end, basically, is where the film starts, at the end. Where, because this film is described as, the survivor from the previous film goes on a revenge spree, and this don't happen till the last 5 minutes of the film. Ooh, evil look. Where's this whole thing about going on revenge?
I know, yeah.
They,
He seems like the guy that murked friends is retired at this
yeah,
point.
he's just fucked off. He's just been
No
like...
evidence to suggest that he's even a threat anymore.
He's like, I got away with this. People are stupid and couldn't find me. Fuck it, I'm living a good life now. Fuck it. So when is she going on this revenge spree? Like the last 2 minutes of the film or what? Let me guess, she watches another fucking film first. So then, yeah, she literally in a mirror, gets a bandana, Rambo's it up, and I was calling, I was like, she's going to go and do it now, isn't she?
Yeah.
She invites her two friends around, they look like they're going for a girls' night
Yeah.
out, so I'm like, oh, maybe
they
they're
get
not.
slain instantly.
But then, yeah, literally, like,
Within
but
seconds.
when she invites him down to the house first, before that, they got all the weapons out, and you're like, where the fuck did you get a tomahawk and all, like, these
Yeah.
medieval axes from, like, and shit? Like, how did you get this woman? You too busy watching Camp Blood 4, and all of a sudden you got these contact links to weapons, whatever. She's deciding to...
No, this is worse, bro. She's getting drunk. She's just been.
Oh my god, bro, she's Ramboing up.
Oh, here we go.
She's turning into
Bandana's
Rambo.
out, bro.
She's Ramboing up. Is she Ramboing up? Fuck's sake, this film said you were supposed to be taking revenge.
The best defense is a good offense at the end of the day.
How the fuck
See,
is
they
she
got a nice
got
little
these?
arsenal there.
How has she got hold of these?
We're free of you as long as you stay close.
How has she, of all people, got hold of these fucking weapons? Where did she get that from?
She used to earn OnlyFans money.
Yeah. Asked her OnlyFans to send her in gifts like
And she like convinces her friends to go murder this guy as well.
So she sends her friends to her death.
Her friends are like, why don't we just call the police?
Yeah. And then she's like, no, but that's it as well, because they go, and the one woman calls out, and you're like, wow, this is a bit of sense in the film. The one woman goes, so, in Camp Blood 4, the guy who killed all your friends got murdered by the real guy, so the guy who killed your friends is already dead. The real Camp Blood killer kind of done you a favour and murdered the real guy. And she goes, but if the Camp Blood killer's out there, he could do this to other people. It's like, well, he murdered the guy that murdered your friends, and he's not after you. Just let
I
the
take
police do
that as
their
a
job.
win to me.
Well, I'm in. I believe you.
So really, this guy killed a serial killer who's technically a hero. She want to go after his hero because he killed the serial killer, killed all her friends, and she wants to kill the guy who did that. So it's like, well, you kind of killed the guy. He done you a favor. Now you want to kill him. In what they're doing is exactly what that guy did then. So if they do it, they're technically serial killers on the loose as well. So someone's gonna have to take them out. You know what I mean? Never ending loop. But nope, she decides for some reason she wants to go and take her and her friends there. But literally, so they turn up to the woods, and then, so we don't even know. It's so black. We were like, this, what's going on here? Who's doing what? So she turns up to the woods, and they go with her two friends, and within 4 seconds, they find him.
Yeah.
In some...
Yeah,
He's-
she's hanging around in the woods.
There's like a victim woman who's got hung up, and they hang
He's like,
him.
yeah, they catch him in the act, and he's like, oh,
then she literally goes like, "Hey, you motherfucker," and all that. And he goes, The one woman runs off then.
Yeah.
He walks past the two of them who just watch him walk past after their friend, do nothing. She's running off, falls there, and he's all of a sudden there. There's a tree, bucket of blood, shot, and it's just blood off, kill, death. Literally a second later, the other main woman's with her other friend, and the friend gets snatched, and you hear, quick death. Does she get, I don't even think it shows her properly die. Yeah. Look at this. They're not even lit up to see it, like, it's terrible. Oh yeah, you look badass. You look scared as fuck.
Where are you, motherfucker?
You got problems, bitch? That's what reminded me. With that baseball bat over it.
Fuck you. Fuck, man. What, he just come across him, like?
There he is. I told ya.
Jen, no!
Let it be in the woods.
Oh, here we go. What, he just walked past them, not giving a fuck going after her? Why'd she run off? Why did you run off? And then the other guy walked past, and the other two just stood back and didn't get him. Why aren't the other two attacking him now?
Find that the fact.
This...
See.
Embarrassing. That's right, you throw a bucket over the tree, mate.
Oh my god, he got Jen!
Oh my god, they killed Kenny!
We have to call the police.
And then, so it's the main woman left, and that's when we're laughing then, because she starts running, and then while she's running, she's in slow motion, and then he's walking at normal speed, because he's just keeping up with her. And they have a shot where he goes like that, and then the next shot, she's coming back on herself, and it's just like...
power walking after her.
So that was quite funny. What? What's going on? What? This...
Imagine the credits started rolling.
Mate, I would be so happy in a way, but I won't be...
It's an awesome photograph.
Yes, this fucking cinematic masterpiece, bro. Like, listen, look at this. Never seen a film do this. Like, thing is, but something I will give it, yeah. Like,
He's just walking.
he's just like, alright, buddy.
I'm on the edge of my seat here, bro. Look, he's just walking and he's still keeping it.
He's just like, he's running and he's walking and she's still like...
he's
Look
still...
at him, he's doing a corner walk as well, though. Proper swagging out his walk, mate. And she's jogging... So she's jogging in slow motion and he's walking in real time. No, he's jogging in slow motion and he's in real time. Let's go. Well, you could even...
He's laughing. Oh, there he is. He took a wrong turn.
Yeah. Got to drop a shoelace out. Oh, are you fucking serious? Like, why is he
the direction?
Whoa, like, why is this in a film? Do you know the funniest thing? That's the original take, they just mirrored the footage.
A couple of paces behind it the whole time.
So
then they change direction and they start one of those old cartoons.
And then what happens there then? Do you remember like the finale? Because it builds into the finale.
She turns around and she's like, "Oh, I've got a knife," and he's like, "Oh, I'm scared." And then
he's all scared all of a sudden. Like.
She bashes him on the back of the head with the knife.
Knocks him
out, ties him up the mouth.
Then she's there. Next thing she's at your garage.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing in front of her whole neighbourhood to watch, but whatever. He's tied up. Yeah. And then what happens?
Turns out he's a massive fanny and she saws his arms and legs after that.
Yeah. And when she does that, she got her little rubber limb. Yeah. And then she does that again. Yeah. And then all of a sudden she's waving a rubber hand at him, which I literally own the exact same on a Halloween decoration. Oh my god.
I hate to say it right, but...
Did he punch or stab her? Oh my god, bro. This is it. This is like...
The finale.
Yeah. Oh, are you serious?
Back up, asshole. Oh, how the tables have turned.
What?
What's it like to be on the receiving end, asshole? I've got you.
What?
So that whole time he was a fanny. Could have just... She didn't even hit him with a blade.
I could never take this woman serious, even if I was tied up like this. I would be laughing at her, saying, "Shut the fuck up." I reckon
she got a piss on his face.
He's like the fact that he got himself in that position, he deserves to die.
Oh yeah.
Nice little rubber leg.
She ain't even taking me to mask up.
Oh my god, look at these little rubber Halloween hands she's rubbing, bro. I've literally got a collection of these in my fucking cupboard, bro. I think it implies then she kills him, and is that how it ends? No, that's it then.
Then she becomes the clown murderer.
Knocks her, goes back home, knocks the thing, her friend answers, and then she's here with a mask.
Yeah.
And then it goes to black, and it, like, so...
That was all just a dream, bro. I'm gonna be raging.
Oh, mate. Like, she has to die at the end, like, or I will not be happy. Well, she turned into him now.
I heard you were dreaming
So she turned into the bad guy again?
So,
Yeah, there's not much to say about this, because literally 3/4 of this film was other films.
Yeah. And those were the best parts of it, to be fair.
Thingies especially. I do want to watch it out of curiosity, even though we've seen a lot of it from that. I'm guessing the director, producer, someone on there, they were like, yo, just promote my film. Like, this film is a scam. It's literally mainly, like, nothing really happened. Like, you could have made this film...
if I'd have paid money for it.
Yeah, you could have made this...
DVD bargain bin or something. I'd be like, I want my £2 back.
Like, my 20 pence back, fucking hell, like, you know. But this is like literally, you could, like you said, condense this really into a 10-minute film as far as new footage goes. So it's a scam, like an actual scam, this film. Don't watch it because it's basically...
We want that money back.
Yeah, like, even though I didn't pay nothing for it, I want to be paid for having to fucking watch it, like, you know.
Wasted an hour of my life.
An hour and 10 minutes as well. But I gotta laugh as well. Yeah, something I gotta mention, bro. This film is cursed because at some point we were like, how fucking long is it? I went to check it, and my VLC player's never done this before. Went to check the time, and it crashed. It turned itself off. It said error. I was like, what? And so this film broke VLC, so we had to replay it. It never happened before. I can't believe, man, that he released a film called Camp Blood, and so far out of... How long has this been going on, right?
We're good.
What happened then?
That bad, your computer just couldn't take it anymore.
Just crashed, yeah. That's insane. I've never had... Mate, that is insane. That's never happened before. VLC crashed because... So, let's skip it a bit forward. Where were we?
It was that bad, bro.
So here we go. She's on... She did all this shit. We got here. So we're still watching it, right, bro? So here we go. We're finding a point now. This is it. So we're 25 minutes into the film, and this film has had about 4 minutes of Camp Blood. I can't believe VLC gave up on us. It said, fuck that, and crashed. VLC is the most reliable thing ever, and it literally went, fuck that, just because I went to check how long it's been on. That was hilarious. Anyway, I don't think there's no other scenes we haven't mentioned. Can you think of anything we might have missed you can remember?
The entire film, bro.
Because it was just too much like other footage. Yeah. So I guess we'll get into it, bro. What are your thoughts, and do you think it deserves a dud or spud?
I'm gonna have. I want to give it a spud just because of how bad it was, but I'm gonna have to say it. It's a definite dud.
Yeah.
Because it was so bad, it was beyond redemption, and we didn't even get to see much original footage.
No.
The other stuff that it showed us looked better. When it came back to the film, I was like, well, just go back to the other film because at least there was...
Do you want to know, do we? But like, so Camp, like, originally we thought this was the first Camp Blood, turned out to be Camp Blood 5. You're like, whatever, they all fucking same anyway. Yeah. So it made no difference. We went through with it. But yeah, this film was a joke. It was a scam. It was an actual scam. So I'm going to give it a fucking dud purely just for the moral principle of this was a scam. You literally released a film where half of it is fucking Camp Blood 4 and the other half is thingies, which were better films, which makes it worse. Embarrassing, blatant scam. So the only good thing that's come out of it really was
finger blasting. The
finger blasting scenes, and although I've heard of thingies, this is maybe go, you know what, I might actually look for it now. I've heard of it, but I didn't realise there was a mulch monster in there. That's changed the game. But I'm going to say no more. All I'm going to say about Camp 5 is give it what it deserves. A disgraceful review. Fuck you and say no more. I can't believe you exist. Suck a dick.
Yeah, man. I second that.
I've been Maniacal Mac.
I'm General Jist.
Thanks for joining us, and until next time, all the best. Peace.
Peace.
This has got a 1.5 review. This has got like the worst ever more, bro.
We know it's going to be good then.
So it's even better, bro. This is the one we're watching, Camp Blood 5. Right. Raven, the only survivor of a previous massacre, returns to the forest to avenge her fallen friends and stop Camp Blood Killer once and for all.
Oh,
so that end there was like the end of number 4.
Yeah.
And then like, so alright.
So we should keep our eyes open, right, for the original ideas. See how many we can spot.
Good luck. Good luck.
Maybe. There's got to be one original thing in it.
Oh, that pillow looks quite original. The film before, but this is what would be stretching to me, do you know?
Okay.
The film's brightness is far too up here, like. I guess they're trying to be artsy, but
Yeah, I think she's having a flashback. Snap back to reality.
she looks like she's out, like having a bad
Yeah,
trip.
that's the guy. It looks like a good
Yeah,
cop
there we
himself.
go.
He looks like a cop.
The Camp Blood series, I don't think there's a single one of them is going to be
You know,
decent.
these films make money though. Who's buying them?
I have no idea. That's why I've always wondered, like, how, why, like, yeah, I doubt. I think they make a loss every time. But then it costs them like about 50 quid to make. You only have to sell like 10. You know, right? Think about it.
He's a 5, so
He's a fraud,
anytime
bro.
after
Like
that.
when you see real people who respect or know what they're talking about, none of them speak good about him, bro. They've only ever done just to be nice, and you can tell they're like, yeah, Stephen, he's good, yeah, sure. But then the real ones are like, Stephen's like, oh yeah, choked him out, he shit himself. That's right, Gene.
Gene Lavelle.
Is that sugar-free? What?
Tango is now because of the sugar tax, bro.
That's disgusting. I didn't
Yeah.
even notice that, though.
No.
I'm offended. Sugar-free? Disgusts me.
Sweetener's even worse, bro.
Yeah, sweetener's worse. I mean, yeah, it tastes much worse. Like, just keeps you sugar, bro. Okay, I'm going to give props to something here, bro.
Yeah.
As cheesy as some people might say, I don't mind a beat. It reminds me of like when I was playing the Sega Saturn. It reminds me of like a game on the Sega Saturn, like Reloaded. One of like the interval level, or like as you before you start in a full-on sabotage, like it's that break before it goes into. But it kind of gives me a Sega Saturn, like Sonic kind of vibe, maybe.
I reckon she's going to go into the change room and finger blast herself.
I hope so, because this film needs some action, doesn't it? Bro?
Yeah.
It really does.
That guy murking people, don't worry about that.
I know, innit? Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, when did that happen? Yesterday?
Yeah, that was like a few days now.
Just let me know if there's anything else I can
You should start getting out. Yeah, I've been out fucking wearing masks.
Being over dramatic, bro. Doing that.
Yeah, she is over the top.
Milking it for everything.
I mean, yeah, your whole like your whole friend's got masked in front of you. Get over it.
Big
Come
deal.
on.
Who has another friend's mask?
Isn't it?
Like in a clown mask.
I mean, who has a mask of their own friends? I mean, had their friends.
I love you, Mama.
Bro, we not allowed to use our brains. Remember?
Yeah. I signed up for something terrible, and so far I haven't been disappointed.
But you signed up for it. I'm glad you used the correct term, bro. If you ever need therapy, I ain't fucking covering it after this. Sorry, son.
I signed up for total disappointment, mate.
Total destruction. The brain.
Oh, go. Just.
It's still things. Yeah, it's not even capital.
Oh my god.
I can't. Like, oh, unless this is like another film again he's putting in. I don't. It's probably. Do you know what? I think I've worked out what happened, bro. This is an excuse for him just to get a show reel of all the films he's done in the past, and this whole film.
Oh yeah, it's like a
Well,
collage.
Yeah, so he's used Camp Blood 5 as a promo reel for all these other films he's done, I'm guessing.
Pretty smart, actually. Good advertising.
Yeah, this film's an advertisement, it's not even a film.
You wouldn't even do. She's like, oh, that's cool. How did she get out there?
Because the killer's the joke.
Like, fuck. I gotta use something sharper.
Can you imagine being in Neighbours and being like, what the fuck are you weirdos doing today, like?
Come on, bitch. You take
I know,
it.
like, you can run faster than that, surely, like, especially when someone's gonna kill you.
I reckon she'd fuck him out.
She probably will. Look at him, though! Is he a zombie or what?
Maniacal Mac.